What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So today's gonna be a little bit different. It's been so long and I'm finally going back to the first meet I've been in almost a year and a half. So I look forward to it. It's a Saturday and I thought, why not head out? Let's go see some nice cars. I'll record some cars for you guys. Hopefully it's a good turnout and I'm gonna take you guys with me. Bro, I think this was a dead mission. There's like 10 cars here. Legit, I don't think there's more than max 15 cars. A few of them are nice, but is it really worth driving all the way out here? I don't know. This is gonna be a short video. So it's been a few hours and I'm home. I got the car inside, just sitting in the garage. I moved the Corvette out. But I thought, why not just use this time to start wrapping the roof, or at least try to wrap the roof. So right now, it's pretty clean. I do need to clean it again. I need to go on the inside to get this pulled off. I really don't know how to do that, but I'm pretty sure, I'm guessing it's gonna be from the headliner on the back side. Get that out, and then I'm gonna try wrapping this roof. There's a huge chance that this is gonna go wrong because I suck at wrapping. I've tried so many times in the past, and it never went well. Let's hope I don't waste all this wrap. Like I mentioned, I need to get that piece off first, the antenna. I did end up pulling this down just a little bit. Right here, I got some screws out, as you can see. And I'm gonna keep going at it, try to get that off. And then hopefully clean it down, wipe it down, make it all clean so no dirt gets on the opposite side of the wrap. And we should be good. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I got the brake light out. So now it's kind of dark in here, so you probably won't be able to see too much. But this is how it's looking. Got all these clips off. There's this wire for the actual brake light, so I unclipped that. Now I really don't know what I'm gonna do next. It's very hard to see in there actually, so I'm really not sure. So I got all the wires disconnected up there. Moment of truth. Let's hope it's loose. Oh yeah, good. Okay, how do I get this up? I'm sweating because it's hot as hell out here, and that was supposed to be the easy part. So now I gotta clean up the roof, get the vinyl out here, and try wrapping it. It's gonna go bad, I already know. So I just got the whole roof cleaned up, and this is the vinyl that we're gonna be using today. So it's 3M gloss black. That's the first thing I am noticing about it. There's a lot of orange peel inside this. You can probably see it from the reflection as well. Sorry, it's Avery. But hopefully it's gonna look good. Contrast all the white that's on the car. Obviously there's black accents everywhere, so it's obviously gonna look good. But let's lay it out and try wrapping. So got the wrap on the roof. The game plan is to start on this little piece right here, get it stuck down so that way I have leverage to pull on the opposite side, get it as smooth as possible, lay it down, and then use a crap ton of water so it doesn't stick. I low-key feel like a rapper because I got my knife in this pocket and I got my water bottle in this pocket, but I'm hoping this goes well. I'm really skeptical about it, but let's go ahead and start and see how it goes. So I got all the wrap laid down. I laid it from the front to the back to make sure I had enough material on both sides. And then I started slowly like pressing out the bubbles on this first corner. And the good thing about this material is that it actually has that bubble release or air release. I don't even know what you want to call it, quality characteristic. So slowly just pushing out towards the corners. Now I'm gonna do this side. So technically there's like 4 different quadrants. So I'm gonna do this side next, move to the other side, and hopefully there's not too many like big air bubbles. The good thing is, even if there is a bunch of air bubbles, It's hot as hell outside, and there's a few hours before the sun goes down, so I'm just gonna pull it out, let it sit in the heat, let that wrap kind of soften up and stretch itself out, sit in the proper area, and overall we should be good. So I finally got it laid out, and it came out pretty solid. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's not many air bubbles on this side. There's a little bit more on that side, a little bit more on that side, and then a little bit more on that side. Because that corner over there is where I started, then that second corner is where I got a little bit better, third corner I got a little bit better, and then the fourth corner, it was simple. So I guess practice makes perfect. Now what I gotta do is cut out all the edges, make sure it's nice and clean, tuck it in wherever I can tuck it in. I don't really have a trim on my roof, which is gonna make this a little bit hard, so I gotta make sure I cut it nice. But let's do that now, and hopefully it comes out clean. So after a grueling hour, I finally got done. You can see it's pretty smooth, not too many air bubbles. There is like a few small ones back here, but once I kind of just go through and push them out, we should be good overall. Once it heats up, most of these bubbles should disperse or disappear. They'll get pushed through the little holes, micro holes, whatever you want to call them. But if I'm being honest, if I say I did a good job on this, just know I'm lying. I did not. An awful job. I sucked at cutting, I sucked at actually wrapping, I sucked at like sticking it into the molding so it doesn't pop back out. No part of this was good. This was probably the worst wrap shop's worst job if I have to compare it to an actual professional. So if you ever see it in person, you see a few issues, just know it was me. So got everything back in, got the antenna back on. The antenna was so damn hard to work on because it's so awkwardly shaped. So honestly, what I think I'm gonna do is just leave it how it is for right now and then order a black antenna for the car. That way I can just switch out the white and the black one. It wasn't too hard now that I know how to take the antenna off, but it was kind of a struggle just because of the placement of the bolts and stuff like that. But this is how the car is looking overall. Let me show you guys from the front side. I hate wrapping. I hate wrapping with a passion. So this is how it looks from the front. Not too bad. There's a few spots I messed up on the front, but it does add like a nice little accent to the car. So just wipe down the top, just clean it up just a little bit, all the fingerprints that I left on there. Now I'm just gonna pull the car out. As you can see, there's a bunch of sun out there. So I'm gonna put it out there, let the wrap cure, heat up, whatever it's gonna do. It might shrink, it might show some more white if I didn't wrap it right. But let's see what happens. So got it out in the sun, and this is how it's looking from this angle. I like how the rear windshield, the roof, and the front windshield all just kind of blend in together. Now it's a smooth little look. But overall, not too bad. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it yet, but it's gonna stay for a little bit. This is it from the front side. Like I said, not really sure if I'm a fan of it, but adds like another characteristic to the car. It's a nice little look, but who knows, I might take it off after like a month. But overall, I'm glad I did it. It was honestly more of a learning experience than an actual mod to the car. It looks good as of right now. I might take it off later, I might just keep it. I don't know, I'm not really sure how I feel about it just yet. Just got everything cleaned up. The garage is looking nice and clean again. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. That thing is just sitting here. I don't know why it's here. I think we just didn't want to put it in the house. So now it's just sitting in the garage. That thing looks so ugly, so I need to get that out. There's a bunch of like small miscellaneous things like, look at this. We just got these just canvases just sitting in the garage. So get rid of all that, clean this place up just a little bit. But if you did enjoy this video, I know it wasn't too interesting. The car meet was a bust. I was trying to go show some nice cars, but that thing, it was no one there. It was literally like 10, 15 cars. There was like one GTR. It was cool, but it was pretty stock. So I was just like, there's nothing really special for me to stay here and look at, so I just left, came home. I didn't really plan on doing the wrap today, but I was just like, I got some time, I already dedicated some time to working on the car or being out or making a vlog. So I was like, why not just use that time to do that? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's been a few hours, the car's been sitting outside. I thought a bunch of those small bubbles would actually disappear because of the heat, but then once all that water dried that I was spraying to make the wrap a little bit easier to put on, dried up, and now I'm seeing a crap ton of bubbles. So I messed up in a few spots. It doesn't look good. There's a bunch of bubbles. I think we're just gonna have to rip it off. I'd rather have no wrap than an ugly wrap on the roof, and I might just have to get someone to do it for me, pay for it actually.
Why did you take it off? When did you put it on? Today.
One more thing. So I do have these spacers for a Dodge Charger. So if any of my Dodge Charger owners are looking for some spacers, these are 1-inch spacers. So if you are looking for some spacers, hit me up. I'll give you guys a great deal on it. So if you give me a good deal, I'll give them to you for whatever you ask. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.